Hey Jumbo, on today's video we have a duo squad game with Mr. Marek, Trash Head, and you can see him with his wheels there. So this game was very interesting. We had to grab a lot of beacons in order to win, and it went until last minute. And the enemy, we had one guy from CHN, the other guy from Real, and there'll be some other players who are interesting, like the guy from Fast. So we grabbed one beacon. Now I'm trying to get the center, but then I was too late to reach here. So let's deal with this Fenrir. Hello, Mr. Fenrir. What's up, buddy? You have stealth. So let's hide for a little while. That's the best thing about he's targeting me. The best thing about having dashes is when someone has ability or his weapons are recharged or anything, you can just dodge the damage with your dashes, which is quite an interesting to have the Nether. So we managed to deal with the Fenrir, and now there is a ball. So one tank bot gone, now we have the second tank bot. So we have to deal with this guy from Iran, Abbas. What's up, bro? Take that, chakaboom. So that is a second enemy that we managed to deal. So there's a third tanky bot here, and I'm looking around where I can be useful and helpful, and I think on this beacon. So let's try to kill this CHN guy. Drop a shield on me, and can we kill this guy? He has those new weapons. I don't know how much damage he'll do to me because they bypass my Aegis shield. So I was trying to dash, but he has lockdown as well, which is quite interesting. So he managed to take me out. We have 3 beacons. I drop with my Titan immediately. Surprise, surprise! So I'm still trying to deal with this guy, but man, I'm getting attacked by 3 guys. One has dropped the torrent, the second one is the Siren. We managed to kill the Mars, which is an awesome news. Now he's coming with his Indra Titan, and I was like, okay, now here we need to have a special strategy. This guy is shooting me, but his weapon reloading, so he wiped me out really fast. No, the Siren weapons were reloading, so I calculated wrong there, and we were killed. So I was trying this build, and because we were having conversation with one of our teammates, Mr. Talon, if you have seen my previous video, and I was telling him that this build is very good and it's quite interesting, provided that you get the right environment for it, you know. So maybe we can have a good view on this robot or not. I'm not yet sure. But let's see how this one performs. I can be totally useless, or I can be useful. So I equipped this with the same settings as the one I have on my Lynx, and I just wanted to see. It's a little bit on a weaker side compared to Lynx as far as the damage is concerned, but it performs really well. 3 stealth, and what is this module? The module that I have, it works very well, very well. So I'm grabbing some beacons here, even though we have enemies. I want to go a little closer to Marek here, drop the shield, and get out of here. That was the plan. But then he managed to deal with that Indra really fast. So I thought, okay, let's continue being with my buddy here and keep this guy busy while Marek is dealing with the other guy. You know, when you play with, especially on a duo squad, you should have some sort of understanding like that. If I left him alone, there'll be 2 guys shooting him, he'll lose his Titan like me. I made a mistake there, that I agree. So now let's kill this guy. We have 2 beacons, and bad news is Marek's Titan is slow, and my Orochi is also slow. It's not that slow, but it's slow as far as I don't like using my abilities just to run for a beacon. I like to use my ability when it is required. And if you have seen my previous videos, you would see that I saw an Asian member. He had Lynx with Decay. So, and he performed really well actually. So I wanted to test that as well. So I put it on this game, and this was the time that I was trying 3 things. One was the Orochi. Second is this build with the same setup as the one I have on my Orochi. But this one, if you only have Decay and you want this bot for some reasons, it's very good, man. I like this. It's not one of the top. You have to be slightly careful. But man, it performs very well. It also gets the enemy by surprise. That is another thing that I realized with this build. I'm trying to get this beacon, and man, I'm getting wiped out. So still we have 2 beacons, and it's quite interesting how much beacons we change and how much we lose. It all depends on the randoms that you get. Some randoms are clueless, some randoms they know what to do. So in this game, it was unfortunate that we had to do most of the stuff. So now we're trying to get rid of this guy. Come on, buddy, you need to die. He's flying. So let me drop here and let's see if I can kill him. This is a Fafnir, Chakaboom. So we managed to kill him. Hopefully we can change this beacon. We only have 1 beacon, and this is bad news because it is towards the end of the game. You have 2 beacons in the beginning of the game, that is not an issue. But if you have 2 beacons in the end of the game, that is not good news. You should always try to have 3 beacons once you pass the 5 minutes time on any particular game. So now we have 3 beacons. We managed to deal with a lot of enemies. Good news there. Pew! Now I'm trying to help my teammate here, Marek, but the enemies are too far, and this Aris guy is having good fun on me. So I said, like, I cannot go there because this angler nowadays is quite slow. The only thing I can do is turn this beacon, and I'm sure Marek will be able to deal with those 2 guys, even though one is flying, giving him trouble. I keep my eye on him so that I can help him if possible, but for now I'm sure he can deal with it. We are 2 players versus 5 players, and we have 4 beacons. Our teammates have done a good job giving us beacons, but they died. So it's only me, Marek, and 1 teammate. And the enemies are quite a lot of them. Plus, they have quite a lot to consume. So what I thought is I cannot fight these guys. It's better I push for a beacon. When I did that, this angler showed up, and that guy is shooting me from a distance, and I was like, man, holy moly, what is going on here? I tried to survive as long as possible, but there are 3 guys shooting me here, including this angler. I was like, let me drop my support, no. And why does it always, have you ever noticed, you get your mothership support just as about you to die? So that is what I realized, and this is the score. If you enjoy content like this, you know what to do. Thank you very much. Bye bye.